We first started looking at improving the environment for our dementia patients in particular some 18 months ago. One of my colleagues, Martin Lovell, Rebecca Godden, along with Carol Ferguson, attended the King's Fund organised residential course, Designing Care Environments for People with Dementia. The course majored on reducing the stress on patients, on how changes to the environment, including colour, having contrasting wash-hand basins against the background, for instance. We looked with the dementia group and the dementia champions into what facets of design we should incorporate within Ward 26. The design was developed and we developed a storyboard to show staff the sort of things we should be doing. A great working atmosphere was developed with the staff and a lot of their ideas have been incorporated within the design that we've produced. Another thing we've done is to ensure that the toilet doors, for instance, are all the same signage. Again, reducing confusion and allowing patients to better know where they're going and to be less reliant on staff to help them out.
So we've had a massive refit on Ward 26. The main thing that most people will notice is that nurses' station's been taken away. And this is to really promote bay-based nursing. So in each bay there's now a jelly bean shaped nurses pod, which are mobile around the bay, and the nurses do all their writing and assessments in there with the patients.
Since the new nurses' stations were introduced on 26, it means that the patients are getting better all-round care from the staff because the nurses and the healthcare assistants are able to stay in the bays at all times, write all of their observations, the fluid charts, the food charts. You can see everything that's going on with the patient, nothing's getting missed.
We've also changed the bay names from Bay 1, Bay 2 and Bay 3 to names of flowers, which have got quite positive connotations in dementia studies. So we've got Daisy Bay, Poppy Bay and Bluebell Bay, and they're all decorated in that sort of theme with red on the wall in Poppy Bay and yellow in Daisy Bay.
If we don't want patients to enter an area, we've coloured the doors the same colour as the walls, so we're not highlighting that there's a doorway there, so there's nothing of interest for the patients there. These are quite subtle changes, but they're quite profound, particularly for people who may be suffering from dementia.
Hi, I'm Kim. I've been the ward clerk on the ward for 4.5 years since we moved from Christchurch. I've seen the ward through many changes. Before the refurbishment, it felt very dated and quite cluttered. So far, this has definitely been the best and most positive change for the ward. The refurbishment has boosted morale and it is a much brighter and happier place for staff to work. We've reduced the amount of slips, trips and falls. The nurses' station's gone. I have my own designated reception area, which I'm able to keep organised, tidy and able to get on with a lot more work without being interrupted.
The communal area where the nurses' station was has now been replaced with furniture so that patients can come out and have some activities to make it a more therapeutic day for them, which is pivotal in improving their length of stay and their rehabilitation and their general health improving.
Hello, I'm Lucy, a HCA on Ward 26. We have installed dim lighting to set the mood for each patient at night time. This makes it a more relaxing environment for the patient.
We've had really positive feedback from all our patients about how clean and how bright and how airy and how spacious it is. But one of the best feedback that we got was from 2 patients that were here before we had the refurb and were still here afterwards, and their positive comments just made it all worthwhile. They couldn't believe how different it was.